If you lose God in your life, you're done, my dear friends. Fourth week in Ordinary Time, January Monday reflection. You cannot toy with sin. Sin will overtake you and devour you, destroy you completely. So you have to be very firm. So sin creeps into your life like a serpent. Serpent will creep, isn't it? And without any noise. And then only he attacks. So in the gospel today, my dear friends, the people in that place where the possessed man, they asked the Lord to leave because they lost their pigs. I mean, they begged the Lord to leave the country because they lost their pigs. So they value pigs than the Lord. Think about your choice, my dear friends. Each and every moment that you choose sin. You choose the pigs. Imagine you don't see the pigs immediately. Prodigal son shows his free will and asked for the property. He never saw pigs. And he went far from the father. He never saw pigs. And then he enjoyed, he never saw pigs. And when he lose everything, and at the end, he had to go and stay in a piggery. That is the exact, all the coloring, all the tamasha, all the pretense will lead to that piggery. At last, you have chosen pigs, not the Lord. Each and every moment you choose lust, each and every moment that you choose pride, sin, lie, whatever it is, other than God, you are choosing pigs. So this is how it happens. This is how it happens because you value your greedy, stingy desires, and you leave God. They are simple to leave. My dear friends, once these choices, once you choose the evil in your life, which is of course disguised, I mean, like a wolf covered with skin of a sheep, coat of a sheep. You will never see until you are completely destroyed. See the man today, my dear friends. This man in Jerusalem, and this man, he lived among the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain. For he had often been bound with sickles and chains. But he wrenched the chains apart, and he broke the sickles in pieces, and no one had the strength to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs, he on the mountains, he has always crying out and cutting himself with stones. How, when you allow the devil in your life, how at a point you will suffer with it. He was tormenting himself. No sleep, no peace at all. When can the sin desires can give you that peace, that true serenity? It can give you thrill for that moment, momentary happiness, which is in flux, which changes immediately. My dear friends, you have to think about this. You have to think deeply. Stop and think where you are heading. I mean, sin is like a cancer. One cell is enough to spread and kill the whole body. So one little choice in your life, one little choice can destroy everything. So you cannot toy with sin. That choice can be really fatal. So that's how, when you lose God in your life, I mean, you become a curse. You begin to despise yourself. Today David is going through trauma. and his son Absalom was against David. He kind of brainwashed people, and now he's against David. He's coming to attack, and David is fleeing, running for life. But David went up to the ascent of the Mount of Olives, weeping as he went, barefoot, with his head covered. And all the people who were with him covered their heads, and they went up, weeping as they went. And King David came to Bahurim. There came out a man of the family of house of Saul, whose name was Shimei, and son of Jerah. And he came and cursed continually. And he threw stones at David, and at all the servants of the King David, and all the people, and all the mighty men were on his right hand and on his left. As Shimei said, as he cursed, "Get out, get out, get out, you man of blood, you worthless man." The most powerful people around David, and this man is cursing. I mean, people cannot cover you. Who can cover you from your guilt? If you lose God, you will lose everything. See the beautiful words of David. Repentance, the truth. He relies himself on the Lord, hand of the Lord. And he says, why should this dead dog? Then Abishai, the son of Zeruiah, said to king, why should this dead dog curse my lord and king, lord the king? Let me go over and take off his head. But the king said, what have I to do with you, you sons of Zeruiah? If he is cursing because the Lord has said to him, curse David, who then shall say, why have you done so? And David said to Abishai and all the servants, behold, my own son seeks my life. How much more now may this Benjaminite? My dear friends, you lose God, you lose everything. You will be in that cursed state. It's terrible. It happens with that little choice in your life. Little choice, like a cancer cell, will spread throughout your life, and you will fall into that person's plight, my dear friends. Jesus, there's no other way. When Jesus came there, and he knelt before him, saw Jesus far afar, and ran and fell down before him. And crying out with loud voice, he said, what have you to do with me, Jesus, Son of Most High God? For come out of this man, you unclean spirit, Jesus said. And Jesus asked him, what is your name? My name is Legion, which is 6,000. So in a legion there are 6,000 devils. And what a thing, my dear friends. But then immediately, for the name of the Lord, the presence of the Lord can destroy the whole 6,000 of them. They begged, the devils begged the Lord, so that send us to the pigs, let us enter them. So he gave them permission. So the power of the Lord, even to get possessed to the pigs, they had to get permission from the Lord. And this person was healed. This person was completely healed. My dear friends, all the people wanted Jesus to leave because they lost their pigs. But then this particular person begged him, the man who had been possessed with demons, begged him that he might be with him. And then he said, do not permit him. Then he did not permit him, but said to him, go home to your friends to tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you. The mission is different. Now he has a different mission to proclaim, not with Jesus physically, away from him. My dear friends, think about your life. Never, never, ever lose God in your life. Think about it. Have a nice day. May God bless you.